What's good, YouTube? This hood is really light. Giddy up! If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can be alerted of any new uploads that I do, and hit the like because it helps the channel to grow. On with the video. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today I actually have my friend's 2006 Toyota Tundra, and this car is in pretty good condition, especially for a 2006. Not only is it in good condition, it drives excellent. So I've actually never driven a Tundra before. I've driven a Highlander, which obviously is not a truck, but this car just actually drives surprisingly well. And a lot of Tundras, if you go down the years, they actually look very similar. So unless you are some kind of a Toyota expert, these cars from the old to the new actually look really similar. So you can get these in V6, but this particular one is an all-wheel drive V8. It says false right there, whatever that means. I actually don't really even know that much about trucks, but it looks like it's got maybe a 5-foot bed in here, maybe 6 foot, but it's got a nice liner back here, stops everything from getting scratched up. Like I said, this is a 2006, so it's actually in really good condition, and I like the style of the wheels. Let's just take a step back, look at the truck. It's this nice maroon color, very similar color to my Impala, and the paint is in excellent shape. Have you ever seen those older, like my daughter's Civic, and the paint, Hondas of that era kind of have the thing where the paint starts to flake off? These Toyotas do not do that. And if you've ever seen those Dodge trucks, they all start getting the bubble around the wheel arches. Well, guess what? That doesn't really happen that much with Toyota. So it's actually, like I said, a truck that is in excellent shape. You've got the fog lights down here. Honestly, the only thing that shows that it's kind of aged is the fact that the headlights are slightly yellowed, but I mean, that's an easy fix. But yeah, I even like these wheels. Nice solid off-road wheels. Let's see what the size is. So it's a 17-inch rim, 265, 65 on the sidewall, and then on a 17-inch rim. Still in excellent condition. My friend has owned this truck since it had 30,000 miles on it, and it's only got 157,000 miles on it right now, so it hasn't been driven that much. But he's only replaced, he's only done one repair on it the whole time he's had it. The only things he's had to do is basic oil changes on this car. So considering that it's that old of a truck, I would say that that's what you call true Toyota reliability. So it is a 4-door, full 4-door, and apologize about the mess, but I'm borrowing it to actually go get mulch, so it's kind of covered up. But the seats are actually in excellent condition. They're very comfortable. You've got these 2 cup holders back here and another storage spot and mat pockets on each seat, and then you've got a decent size side pocket here, electric windows on both, and a little cigarette thing, which is what they used to have in older cars. All of the windows work. You've got these JBL speakers, so not bad for a truck of this age. And you've got a large pocket down here too, and then you have a decent sized trunk. He's got an aftermarket radio in here. Obviously this stuff is like cheap plastic, but it's worn well. It's not scratchy plastic. My Impala has got really scratchy plastic. This does not. You've got the 12-volt outlets here, and then you've got storage here and large cup holders, and then a small glove compartment if you open it there, and if you do this bit, an even bigger glove compartment in the center console. If you think that these seats are worn and that's why the towels are here, you would actually be wrong. The seats are in excellent condition. I think he was moving stuff and that's why he's got these towels here. Headliner is not falling down. It's all in good shape too. So the car overall is excellent. And when I tell you that the car drives fantastic, I am not joking. It drives so well. Let's take a quick look under the hood. By the way, like I said, all the windows still work. You've got a basic tachometer and speedometer on here. You know, you got the stuff for the wipers, the gear changer, all of the air conditioning and everything still works in this vehicle. So 2006, he's had less trouble with this than I have with my 2010 Impala. So even on this 06, you actually have hood struts and not a prop rod, which is awesome. And just look how clean the engine bay is. I mean, this looks really clean, really excellent. I'm really surprised. I mean, I don't even really see many signs of rust. But anyway, what are we looking at here? So, as you can see, it is a 4.7 litre V8 engine mated to a 5-speed automatic transmission. The car seats 5. It gets 13 miles in the city, 16 on the highway, for a combined mileage of 15. You got a 26.4 gallon fuel tank, and the car makes 271 horsepower and 313 pound-feet of torque, and it's a 32 valve dual overhead cam engine, and it's got variable valve timing. So it's actually not a bad engine. Towing capacity on this is 6,500 pounds with the max payload of 1,635. So not bad at all. And I believe it does 0 to 60 in around 6.6 to 7-ish seconds, somewhere around there. So the specs and everything are actually quite good. And it's just so clean, no oil leaks, nothing. I'm just amazed by how Toyotas last. I really am, when you compare it to Chevy or some of those other brands that I have. But I'm definitely considering a Toyota or a Honda for my next vehicle moving forward. But shout out to my friend, appreciate him letting me borrow his truck to move mulch, and also gives me a chance to do my first truck review on the channel. But yeah, it's excellent. So let's go ahead and take this thing for a drive, and I'll give you my driving impressions. All right, let's start this thing up. Basic old school Toyota key. Give it a little turn. Starts right up with no fuss. Like I said, it's got 157,000 miles on the clock, which is low. The turning radius on this truck is honestly the only negative thing about the truck. It doesn't have the best turning radius, but once again, it's a 2006, so you know, even though it is held up extremely well and it's extremely reliable, it's been proven to be reliable, I don't expect it to work miracles. But as far as how the car drives, woo, it drives excellent. I mean, absolutely zero complaints about how this vehicle drives. It's smooth, the engine sounds good, there's no rattles, there's no shakes, there's no creaks. It is just a really nice driving truck. You got these awesome big wing mirrors, and it looks like you've actually even got a self-dimming rear view mirror, which is a nice touch on this car, or this truck I should say. And it's just really quiet. And the steering wheel, it's not leather, which is probably one reason why it's held up even nicer than what a leather one would. But yeah, everything about this just feels good. I can't rave enough about how good this truck drives and how smooth it is on the road. And like I said, my friend, he won't lie to me, and he basically said, I've done one repair on this car the whole time that he's had it, which is amazing. I mean, I have a 2018 Camaro that's been in the shop 3 times already because of some weird transmission thing that Chevy had going on, where when they made the 8-speed transmissions, they put the wrong transmission fluid in it. So it required a transmission flush, then it required a torque converter, and then I took it in again after that. And that's a 2018. That's a fairly new vehicle. Comparing this to a 2006, that's had no problems. And my Impala has had the issue where the door starts to make that knocking sound, and it's had the issue with the water pump and some other things. Not major issues, but still, it's a 2010, so it's 4 years newer than what this is, and I've still had more issues with that. So yeah, this thing is an absolute tank. And I really actually like the simplicity of old school Toyota dials. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but it gets the job done, shows you everything that you need to see, and the car is more than big enough. And these cloth seats have held up extremely well, and they're very comfortable. These and the cloth Nissan seats in the Maxima are some of the seats that I think have been the most comfortable that I've ever sat in. I need to actually start doing more reviews on trucks, but I've been very limited on time when it comes to doing reviews, so that's one of the reasons why I haven't done it, but I definitely need to get to more. If you look up here, you've got the outside temperature showing, and there's some buttons for the garage door opener. And this car, or this truck, is 4-wheel drive as well, so you know, you can do all the stuff in the snow and in inclement weather. And I really actually like the look of it and enjoy driving it, so you know, no complaints. Like I said, it is cheap plastic, but the cheap plastic has held up well. It's not scratchy like in my Impala. It's not, doesn't look worn or anything. I mean, this is just excellent shape. So I would suggest, if you're looking for an old truck, this is definitely one that you can buy and hold on to, and it's probably going to stay reliable for a long time. I'm going to assume that this truck can get, you know, a good 300,000 miles on it if you look after it nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and put my Lawson score up on the screen right now. Go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. And if you have a Toyota Tundra experience that you'd like to share, and you'd like to share the reliability of it, go ahead and leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.